etc. And then ultimately it gets Melbourne. And the Germans have been very focused in their hop breeding on creating higher alpha hops and trying to find a replacement for Hallertauer Mittelfreuh.
Yield at a higher level?
Disease resistance, higher yields, higher alphas, but trying to get the same aroma, which has been to me, a mission without a purpose, because we're the largest buyer of Hallertauer Mittelfreuh, and we don't care about yield and disease. We'll pay the money to get them grown. And they've been trying to figure out how to grow them more cheaply, but not quite as good. And we keep saying, and for 20 years they've been coming to me with all these new varieties. And I'm just like, no, it's not, it doesn't smell the same. It doesn't taste the same. It's like, well, it's almost as good, and it doesn't get wilt, or it doesn't need as much fertilizer, or it has more yield. It's like, we're fine with this.
We like old and unimproved.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if they could duplicate it, it would be great, but you can't. You're getting just different DNA. So they've had a lot of them that are almost as good with higher yields, and those have other brewers have taken to those, but we've never sold them. Finally, I think, got the message, and they're starting to actually, turns out they had a bunch of hops that they had bred that had interesting aromatics. One with very melon-like, one mandarin orange, one sort of citrus piney, like an American Cascade, and they're bringing those out. It's like, oh, well, we had these, but they didn't smell like Mittelfreuh, so we rejected them. Oh, these are pretty interesting.
Yeah.
You know, this is what Americans are doing, is breeding hops that have new, interesting flavors. In fact, we just, I think we'll actually have a chance to taste Latitude 48. Which is,
last night.
We did. Okay,
Yeah.
the new one?
Not the new one.
Yeah. Okay, there's a new hop variety that has just gotten to commercial quantities. We've been working with it, extended numbers for 369, and just got to commercial quantities with this year's crop. So we've gotten the majority of what was grown, and sort of reconstructing Latitude 48 around this new American hop called Moosehead, which is very complex. To me, it's an evolution beyond the sort of the grapefruit pollen that you get in a lot of American IPAs. This has a much more complex fruit structure, and you don't have a chance to taste it.
Do they irrigate in Europe?
About 15 to 20% now. They're getting better.
Do they have like AOC?